When it comes to performance, the frames per second should always be the same. They should always be the same high as if the level was empty. In my case, these are 70 to 80 frames per second, but as you can see, this was not consistent for my whole level. Especially the last room was not running smoothly. Look at the meshes I used in my scene. I found out quickly 49,000 triangles for just one stone is a little bit too much. I use the decimate tool in Blender to reduce the size to around 3000 triangles, which is around 90% less. The problem is that the game was still lagging. I had to find more improvements. As next step, I merged all the single stone meshes into a single static mesh. I also removed complex shadows and instead just made a single plane for the shadows. Despite all these massive improvements, the game was still not running well. So I created just a copy of my map on which I could mess around with everything. After I separated everything in my level, I found out that the real performance problem was caused by the materials of the stones. As you can see here, the whole room is running smoothly with 80 frames per second. The real performance killer the whole time was just tessellation. So what I did was that I just removed tessellation and now there are no longer any kind of frame rate drops. As you can see here, I ran around the whole map and I had consistent 80 or 70 to 80 frames per second. Well, and I forgot that Gaia was made up of 2 million triangles. Oops.